Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. This is Jessie here with another video, and today we're going to be going over a very detailed review of the Goyard Artois in the size MM. It's my goal today to make this the most detailed review that exists, and that way if you're considering purchasing the bag, you have anything and everything that you need to know within one video. So we're going to be going over a couple of things. I'm going to go ahead and place a sidebar up here, and then I'll do timestamps so you can fast forward to any area of interest. I just wanted to quickly mention also, I apologize if I'm looking down and not directly at the camera. I do have quite some notes that I want to get to, so without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. Quick history lesson on Goyard. It's a French brand. It was officially founded in 1853. However, they opened their historic flagship store in Paris in 1834, and then in 1885 it was another important landmark in the company. His son Edmond Goyard took over the company from his father and implemented significant changes. That's when they really started courting high profile people such as Coco Chanel, Marilyn Monroe, and even Pablo Picasso. Today in modern day society, you'll see big names such as Kanye West, Pharrell, A$AP Rocky, Meghan Markle, and Kate Moss. They're also big Goyard fans as well. One of the differences between Goyard and other high-end luxury brands and boutiques, you cannot go online and purchase any of their goods from the internet. You would actually have to go into a boutique and purchase it in person. Now, when I purchased this bag in 2019, I was told from my Goyard SA that since I now established a purchase history, I can call the boutique and they'll be able to fulfill a purchase for me and send me a link that I can pay, but I would still have to go through the boutique. I don't have a Goyard boutique around me anymore. I can always just pick up the phone and call my SA and they can go ahead and fulfill an order for me. Jumping down to the experience, my SA was very friendly, very well spoken and knowledgeable. I originally went in to buy one bag and I ended up buying something completely different. He actually took the time to go through with me, what were my needs, what did I want to get out of this. This is a significant investment and I wanted to treat it very importantly. So he actually sat down with me and we talked about my work. We talked about, how often do I travel, and I ended up changing my mind at the end and going out with something different. The boutique was very clean, very organized. Sometimes I've walked into even Louis Vuitton boutiques and it's just, there's crowds of people everywhere. Everybody's touching everything. This was very clean, very organized, and it was not overpopulated at all. So this is the dust bag that the purse came in when I purchased it. This was placed inside of a green Goyard shopping bag, which I don't have anymore. But this is the dust cover of the bag. I just wanted to quickly show it to you. It's a very high quality, thick cotton. And it comes in this really beautiful high contrast bright yellow. It has the Goyard emblem and the address on it. And then it also has a cinched closure with a cotton string pull thing. And then you go ahead and open it. And here is the bag. So let's talk about the bag. It has 4 leather corners. It has a zip closure right there. It also measures 30 centimeters by 17 centimeters by 50 centimeters, and in inches that equals to 14 inches wide, which would be here, 12 inches high and 6.5 inches. It also weighs 600 grams. It has a floating inside pocket, which I will show you now. Let me go ahead and take out this organizer. So that is the interior. Here's the floating inside pocket right there. And it's pretty large. And then the canvas is what's inside of the bag. And then you close it by fastening this little leather tab, just like that. It is made in France. It does not have any feet, unfortunately. And the handle drop is 25 centimeters, which equates to about 10 inches. Here is a close-up of the canvas. And then it says here, see if I can find it for you. It says right here in the middle, right there, it says Goyard, and it has the address All of the trimming here is made of calfskin, so you know that you're getting a very high quality piece, and the canvas made of a very durable, scratch resistant material. These come in a variety of different colors, and the pricing adjusts according to what color you choose. So here I've got the the regular version with the black print, signature print, and then I have the tan calfskin trimmings. This also comes with the same print with the calfskin trimming and corners in black, which I'll show you a picture of here. These two options come in at a lower price point. They also offer it in a bunch of specialty colors like blue, yellow, orange, green, burgundy, white, gray. I'm sure I'm missing a couple. Those come in at a higher price, so I'll go over that with you in a minute. This is a great option for work if you want something that's high-end luxury, that's very durable, that'll last you 10-15 years, and something that doesn't scream, I'm a high-end luxury bag. Even from far away, it's kind of really hard to distinguish what kind of a bag it is unless you are a purse aficionado, such as myself. It's good for leisure. So I've used this a lot over the weekends. If I have my hands full and I have to carry a lot of things, I'll go ahead and I'll use this. I have used it for travel, but I don't find it to be the most convenient option for travel. Why? Because it does not have feet. So wherever I lay it, if I lay it on the floor of an airplane, the bottom is going to get all nasty, and just with everything that we have going on in the world, I just don't feel comfortable putting such a high-end, expensive piece on the floor of an airplane. It also doesn't have, the sleeve where you're able to put in the handle of your rolling luggage. I think that that's also something that's a must when you're traveling. You can always, put the handles, and kind of tuck the handles behind the pull of the luggage, but I don't know, to me this is just such a significant investment. I just don't want to thrash it around like that. If I'm going on a road trip, I definitely will take this. A hotel for the weekend, or I'm doing a staycation, I will take this. This is winter approved, and what I mean by that is that you can sport a very thick coat, wool coat, or a puffer coat, and the handle drop is large enough where it doesn't slide off of the coat. I've worn this during the winter. I've gotten rain on it, I've gotten snow on it, and it just wipes right off. Quickly go over what fits. I'm not gonna go too in depth into what fits because this fits everything. I have an organizer from Amazon that I've used that matches the interior lining of the bag. And then just to give you a quick example, you can fit multiple bottles of water in here. This is a 16-inch MacBook Pro. It's the larger of the two, and that fits in there. This also fits, a large iPad. I'm not sure which model this is, but it's the large one. It's the newer large one that fits in there, and you have plenty of room to close the zipper up top and carry it around. And then the bottom of the bag, it doesn't like pop out because of the organizer. So you can fit pretty much anything and everything you need to in here. So let's go over the wear and tear of the bag. I wore this from 2019 to late 2020 without giving it a break. So I wore it consistently over and over and over again every day for an entire year. I wore this a lot to work, and I was able to put my laptop, my chargers, any notebooks, files even, and my normal everyday essentials in here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the corners. It does have some wear on the corners here, and this is part of the reason why I wanted this instead of the Neverfull, because I had a feeling that I was going to get wear, and I didn't want to get it on any canvas tote that I would consider. I'd rather get it on the leather. The bottom of the bag is in very great condition. I don't necessarily baby my bags, but I do take care of them, especially these, that it's a significant investment. The stitching is in immaculate condition. All of the stitching has remained. Nothing has popped off. I do own the Speedy, and the threads on the handle started popping off, and that got less wear than this, and it certainly didn't hold, this heavy laptop or my iPad or my books or things like that. The glazing does have some minor cracks on it. Let me see if you can see that. And maybe you won't be able to tell because it's so minor, but it's right here in this corner where the handle bends up and down. And it's actually only on that corner. I don't see it I don't see it on the rest of the corners. The glazing on the handles is in perfect condition. There are no cracks in the glazing. And this is usually the first thing to go when you're carrying heavy loads in your bag. It's usually the handles, and they look perfect. Everything looks really good and in like new condition, with the exceptions of the corners, which I knew that was going to happen. I haven't treated this or conditioned any of the leather portions of this bag. This is exactly how it is when I walked out of it in the boutique. If you're going to invest in this bag, I do suggest that you do get an organizer, because the interior of the bag is made of a canvas-like material and it is prone to getting dirty. So I do want to show you guys, I think it's on this side, where the zipper, this has like the zipper closure has like a flap. As you can see there, it flaps up and down. And right where the zipper lands, right here, there is a mark in the canvas. Can you see it? It's right here, right there. I never really wore this bag with the zipper opened. I always closed it. It's one of the reasons why I purchased it, as opposed to purchasing a Neverfull. Here on this side, you can see a little bit of it too in the corner. Right there on this side, and then you can see it also on this side, right there. That's the only wear and tear that I have in the interior. Now let's go over the value and the price over time. This is probably one of the questions that I get asked the most, and it's one of the more important ones. I don't think that a lot of people talk about this, so I wanted to bring this up. When I purchased this bag in 2019, it was $2,015 US dollars. Today it retails for $2,125 US dollars without tax, directly from the boutique. If you're looking at a specialty color, anything that is not this color with this trim or with the black trim, if you want one of the specialty colors, you're looking at $2,530 US dollars before taxes. So the colored ones are a couple $100 more. So that's like a 5.2% increase over the course of 3 years it's going to be now. If you're looking at purchasing this pre-loved, you're looking at about $2,895 on the lower end to $3,721 US dollars on the higher end. And these are third-party websites, resale websites like Rebag and Tradesy. Now, if you're looking to purchase this directly from a seller on Poshmark, you're looking at the low end, $1,500 US dollars for a bag that's in not so great condition, and then you're looking at $1,900 US dollars for a bag that's in better condition, maybe a condition like this, or maybe a little bit lower. Maybe it has some more scuff marks on the corners, small stain in the interior or something like that. At least that's what I've seen. And the bags that I've seen on Poshmark that are directly from sellers, they've held up very well. And I don't see like a lot of cracked canvas. I don't see a lot of underlying quality control issues. I see a lot of things that were inflicted on the bag, like the scuffs on the corners, or somebody threw something or stained it. I've yet to see a bag that, the stitching has come undone, or the handle has cracked or broken, things like that. If you're not interested in making the significant investment in this bag, I do have something that is very similar in style and color, and that is the Dooney & Bourke wafer tote. Now this is nylon. It is lined with a canvas material. I just recently purchased this, so I'm very excited to give you a tour of this bag, but I just wanted to show them to you side by side, just in case you were considering something that maybe is not exactly like this but kind of gives off the same vibe. I found that with this bag. This is a little bit smaller than this, so maybe if you don't need something as large, and you want something that doesn't cost as much, this is a great alternative. So I've carried this a couple times and it really reminds me of this bag here. Now, if you're a new customer to Goyard and you cannot purchase something over the phone through an SA, that says this is your first purchase, and you're curious to know where you can buy a Goyard piece, you know, including this bag. If you're on the West Coast, they have a boutique in San Francisco and in Beverly Hills. If you're looking at Central US, they have a boutique in Chicago and another boutique in Dallas. And then if you're looking in the East Coast, they have a boutique on 5th Avenue in New York. They also have the boutique in Bow Harbor Shops in Miami Beach, Florida, which is where I purchased this bag. Now, I know that this was a lot to digest, but if you have any questions, if there's something that I didn't cover here, please feel free to ask in the comment section below and I will answer everybody. I hope that you found this informative and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.